Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. Gabriel, chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Watkins! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Dybala goes short, and here's Dybala. Hangs one in. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position. He's got away. There's the delivery. Muslera claims it without any fuss. And it's Pellegrini. Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. Gabriel Jesus plays a sharp hit of ball here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mancini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Strong running down that left flank. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Dybala with the cross. Well, now this time, surely! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Havertz finds himself offside. Quality ball. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. And he's got chance! Pass somewhat off target.
Niceties are not part of this.
He's having a go! And that has skinned the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Scott. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. Cross into the box. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Havertz. Mancini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Havertz. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Could move up a gear here. He's in a great position here. Dybala. Oh, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Havertz. Xavi Simons stood his ground strongly. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Watkins, and they can counter here. That ball looks a good one. He's in a good chance, surely! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, that was never going to make it. Over to the left. Scott. Lovely bit of skill. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Now, can they get him away? Scott.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Scott, good purposeful running this. He's having a shot!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Great defending, strong and determined. Xavi Simons. Now it's Havertz. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Real chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Gruev. And it's Gruev. Scott. And the counter is on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
For this match was 60,
that's really well cleared.
332.
Xavi Simons. Arsenal finding their passes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Xavi Simons is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Havertz. Great vision. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. And he was quick to react. Gruev. Now it's Watkins. That's a shade optimistic. Deftly out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he latch on to this? Gruev. Xavi Simons. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's a pretty loose pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Scott. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pellegrini.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Knocks it into space. He is through here. And it's Simons. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Watkins is onto it in a flash. Timber cuts it out. Now it's Scott. Now it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to play him in. Could try cutting inside here. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7, number 29, Kai Havertz, number 10, Xavi Simons, number 44, number 32,
Timber's cross.
field,
Keeper's dealt with that.
68, number 21,
Crossed it again.
number 56.
That has been
number
knocked
24.
clear. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your
And
reflections
now,
then,
I'd just
Jim?
like to read
Yeah,
out
this
our
looked the
fan
most
club
likely
members who are
outcome,
celebrating
but we've
their
had a
birthdays
good
today.
variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.